Hey guys, it's Ryan right now here with another pickups video. But first I have an announcement. I'm going to be attending Surge, S-R-G-E, the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo next weekend on the 20th and 29th. It's my first time ever going to a video game convention expo type thing. And this is the first year they're having it too, and it's focused on retro gaming. It's called the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo. There will be a link down below to the website in case anyone's interested. And if you're going to be in the Seattle area, hey, come on down. And I will be taking you guys with me. I'll be filming shit as I am there. Alright, so pickups. I'm going to show the stuff that I got from last week's video game hunting. And this week's video game hunting, I just got back and found some stuff. I'm gonna try and do that every week, like have like a weekly series of just kind of an out and about vlog, video game hunting, and that's what it's called, video game hunting. If you guys, like that sort of thing, I don't know, if no one watches, then I'm not gonna do it. But first I got a trade. I did a trade with a fellow YouTuber, great guy here, cobradvs. You should all go check him out. I'll put a link to his channel down below as well. Yeah, he just he did a little had some games up for trade, and he had one that I wanted. I had one that he wanted. Pretty simple. I won't tell you what I gave him because he will probably show it in one of his videos. But I got Contra Hardcore for the Sega Genesis. Pretty sweet. Alright, now for the pickups. Yeah, so last week, video game hunting, you guys probably all saw these, so I'm going to go really quick. Quest 64, Ms. Pac-Man, Maze Madness 64, Paperboy 64, Mario All-Stars, and I picked up Fatal Fury, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Bully, Final Fantasy 12, Dark Alliance 2, Dark Cloud 2, and then I found those boxing yet. Oh yeah, and I found Forsaken, and then the Box NES games. I looked in all these boxes. Only 2 of them have the instruction manual, and that's the Super Mario Brothers. There's no foam in here, but there is the instruction manual. And by Billy, this is in great condition. The box is in great condition. Everything's in here. Foam, instructions, everything. These other ones, like a couple of them have the foam thingy, but none of these have the instruction manual. But they are Sky Kid, Double Dribble, Ice Hockey, and RBI Baseball. You guys already saw that crap if you watched my last video game hunting episode. Alright, now to the other stuff that you haven't seen. I found 2 boxed Sega Genesis games. They were $5 each, which is kind of more than I like to pay, but I don't know, they were in pretty good condition. I got Cool Spot. This came complete, excellent condition. So now I have all the cool spots except for like the handhelds, but I have the NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis Cool Spot, which is awesome. And I also picked up Rastan Saga 2. No instructions, but I don't know, it looked pretty cool. Let me know if it's cool if you played it. I picked up a copy of Gradius 3 for the Super Nintendo. I already have this. This is a double. It's $3, but it's probably one of my favorite space shooters ever. I mean, favorite one on the Super Nintendo that I've played. Gradius 3. I got 2 NES games. Picked up Deja Vu. It came with the instructions, which is pretty sweet. And then another, that was $5. It's kind of getting to the point where if I'm not going to play it, then I'm not going to buy it because everything's getting kind of expensive. It's crazy. And then this game. I had this as a kid. I bought this game when I was like 11. Yeah, I was like 11, when I had my first job ever. It was a paper route, and this was like the first big purchase. I paid like $60 for this game. And, you know, back in the day, didn't have internet yet, and, you know, I had no idea what I was buying. I was just basing it off of, you know, what I liked at the time, or what looked cool, and at the time I liked The Simpsons, so I picked up Krusty's Funhouse. It's like, you know how the angry video game nerd has Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde as his, like, all-time biggest childhood rip-off piece of shit? That's how I feel about this game. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people out there probably like this game. It is, I don't know, I guess it's better than Bart versus the World. But it wasn't like what I was expecting. I was expecting, like, something way more fun than just trying to... It's like Lemmings. It's trying to get all the mice out of Krusty's Funhouse. But anyway, I had to get it. It's one of the... It's just, I always like finding games that I actually had as a kid. I'm still missing Double Dragon 2, Finding Nemo, or Little Nemo. Finding Nemo. Little Nemo the Dream Master, and Double Dragon 2, and Donkey Kong. So those are the games that I don't have now that I did have as a kid that are on my want list. But anyway, Krusty's Funhouse. Bastard. Alright. And then today I went video game hunting again. I'll probably have that episode up tomorrow. I gotta do all the editing and shit. And I didn't find much either. And you'll hear all about my complaints and adventures today. So I'm just gonna go over these pretty quick. I picked up Resident Evil Director's Cut. It's the Greatest Hits edition. But I don't have this yet, which is weird. I mean, I used to have it. And it's the Greatest Hits version, but it was only $2, and it's in good shape. And it's the DualShock supported edition. Great game. I like Resident Evil 2 better, but this is, I mean, this set the standard. I'm probably gonna actually play through this over the summer. Let's see here, I got a electronic pinball handheld, Tiger handheld. You know, I get these every once in a while if they look cool, and I got this one because it was from 1987. So, talk about retro, eh? Yeah, and then I found, or wait, this was not in today's video game hunting. I got this earlier in the week, but whatever. Alright, not video game related. Well, yeah, they are, sort of. I found some Ninja Turtles. I got me a Rocksteady and a Michelangelo. These came with it. I did that. I mean, no nunchucks, but you know, he's a ninja. He knows how to use a sword. I think this is like a Casey Jones thing. And the wind-up Leonardo. He's like, so those are fun. I like Ninja Turtles. I was a big Ninja Turtle kid. And then I found some Nintendo Powers. Oh! And I talked about this. They had like oh gosh, like 20 something issues of Nintendo Power there. And all their magazines are normally, this is at a Goodwill, they're all normally priced like 50 cents each. But now the Nintendo Powers, they charge $2 an issue for these. And I was like, dude, come on, I want to buy all of them. But there was no way I was going to shell out like, you know, 40, 50 bucks for a bunch of old, I mean, but they're, I don't know. You'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. But yeah, so I only picked up 5 issues. Mega Man 2. Super Mario Bros. 3. Battletoads. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Of course I was going to get that one. And the strategy guide for Final Fantasy. And they had a lot of other ones there too. They had like, they were all like in the volume number like from the 20s to the 30s, and then they're all from like 89, 90. So they're all earlier issues, but I don't know, I just couldn't see myself shelling out 40 bucks for a stack of magazines. And I even asked the people there too, I was like, hey, why? Can I get these cheaper? And they're like, no. Because they were put out today too, on the 18th. But yeah, I never subscribed to Nintendo Power as a kid. And yeah, they're pretty cool. Is that it? I think that's it. Yes, that is it. Alright. So, I want to give another shout out to cobradvs. Thank you for the trade. And, yeah, stay tuned for next weekend's adventures in the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo. And tomorrow, Video Game Hunting number 4 should be up. I am Ryan right now. Thanks for watching.